BLPA Big Show. Hockey, sports, life for the adult athlete. Powered by the Beer League Players Association. Follow us at the BLPA.
Everybody, just follow.
Keep connected with us. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You dig that?
Follow
On every social media outlet. And make sure you follow the crew on Twitter. Nick at Nicker Jones. Jason at Beer League Jason. And Jillian at BLPA Jillian. Let's get it.
Welcome to the greatest hockey show in the world. Good week, everybody.
He's gonna fall asleep.
So it's so early in Japan.
It's Friday for you. Happy Friday.
Thanks. You know, it'd be nice to be sleeping at this hour in Japan, but as you noted, that I'm very dedicated to my craft.
I said he's dedicated to his craft. This is what our series of text messages have looked like over the past, what feels like 18 weeks, but past 2 weeks is, wait, it's 7:30 my time. So what time is it for you? Wait, it's 3, but is it Friday? Okay, Thursday. Wait, can you record on Sunday? Wait, but that makes it Monday. Is us just like trying to figure out what time it actually is. And I'm like, okay, well, 3:30 Thursday. And you're like, yep, 7:30 sounds good. And then what did I get a text from the equivalent of 3 a.m. your time? And you're like, going to bed, but I'll be ready in 4 hours. It's like,
yes.
What a man, what a man, what a mighty dumb man. Oh
yeah. Well, whatever. Oh, by the way, you look stupendous today.
I look smashing.
Yeah. I'd say ravishing.
I'm always wearing BLPA stuff, but
I like
you
that.
can never tell by the top 1/4. Ooh, yours looks nice.
And I got my chalky. That's like I told you. I can't
Chalky
figure out.
is chocolate milk, by the way.
Well, here it's called Cocoa.
Okay, so it wasn't what you called it first either.
So I can't figure out my refrigerator. I've had this issue for 2.5 weeks.
Is your refrigerator running?
I'm not. Don't say that. I know where you're going with that. I can't. It's either nothing's cold or everything's frozen. Like there's no in between. I don't know. I don't understand. So I just wake up. Usually I take my chocolate milk to the shower, let it steam up in there.
Of course.
This whole process, Now,
do you know what I wish that someone would invent that you reminded me of? Like the equivalent of a microwave, but to make something cold.
Yeah, it's a refrigerator, right?
No, it's not,
right
because that takes too long. I want it to, like, if I had something warm that I wanted to be cooled off, like I would want to know, or I would want it to happen in 45 seconds.
Oh, gotcha.
What's up? Heath's in the chat.
I'm in Japan, so I'm gonna give you some of this, Heath.
Do they do the little heart?
I haven't seen that. Here's basically all I've learned about Japan. You have a plethora of change that you don't want to carry around. Can you hear this?
All money bags, yes, we can.
And then you're just like, get this fucking change out of here. And that's basically what you grapple with your whole time. And then you like try to like make friends, but nobody wants to look at you or talk to you. But
wait, is it like equivalent to euros, to where you're like, oh, I have like a pocket full of change, but then you're like, whoa, this is like €7. It's like dollar coins.
Yeah, no, I do have 3 100 coins.
Okay, how much is that?
300 yen.
Cool. So
but
like
then I have all these other ones are the same size, and this is a 10 cents, and I have a billion of those.
What's it in Canadian pounds?
Well, it's just Canadian dollars, but so it's basically like 10%. So if you have 100 yen, that's basically $1 Canadian, right? So that's a loonie, I guess. So, but then it's only 70 cents US. Canada has a loonies and toonies, $1 and $2 coins, $100 bills.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Wait, do you like that? I feel like that would get annoying. It's kind of like euros.
I just use my credit card for everything.
You sound bad.
I'm just
not your audio quality, but
I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm beat. I've been here since October 5th.
August.
Yeah, it feels like I've been here forever. Yeah, but I'm coming back in January, and then we're gonna come back in December, So
That's
and then in
crazy.
between, we're gonna do Italy and the Czech Republic. So lots of stuff going on.
That's insane.
So, oh boy,
That's oh, and your ear holes are small. There goes his AirPod. That's okay. I'm glad you showed up. Are you glad you showed up or not yet? Do we need to make it worth
yeah,
your while?
yeah. I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you
I
have
mean,
an alarm
that's
go off to wake you up for this?
I did 3.
What's your alarm? 3.
It's just a stupid cell phone chime.
Which one? You can choose them.
Yeah, I haven't been. That's just whatever the default one is.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, thanks for making that fun. Anyway, you want to tell us where they can find us? I mean, tell them where they can find us.
do I want to?
Don't
Yeah, sure,
worry.
I
I
can.
got it.
Yeah, tell them. I'm sleepy.
You're tired. Every social media is at the BLPA. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, OnlyFans, Patreon, Twitch, Pinterest, Red Note. Maybe Red Note.
Nice.
There you go.
Also, I didn't say this last week. I got in trouble for it.
In trouble for what?
I'm gonna say it right now.
Okay.
Your hockey jerseys, they're ugly. they're horrible. They're bad. And listen, you can play bad all you want, but there's
and you
no
do.
real
You do play bad.
There's no real excuse for looking bad.
Mm-mm.
And the brand gameware.com, they'll get you sorted. They'll get you set up. All you gotta do is message them and say, hey, listen, I heard about it on the BLPA Big Show, and they said that if I emailed you guys, that you guys would sponsor our team and give us a little discount on jerseys. And then you don't look so ugly, you know?
Please.
So
Please, it's cosmetic changes only. We can't fix your skill level, but we can
exactly.
fix your drip level.
Yeah, let's get drippy.
Let's get drippy. Soaking, dripping,
wet.
sopping wet.
Yes.
Jerseys.
So yeah.
Okay.
So would you like to hear about some things?
I want to hear like
Japan?
top 3. Yeah. Top
food,
4.
obviously. I mean, I've been sending you videos.
You've been sending me videos more of the inside of your nostrils than the actual food, but the general idea is that it looks good. Yes.
But you got you got the food. That was one.
I
sent
asked
you
for
one of the inside.
puck bangs.
They're
and
so
he
hard
delivered.
to make. Yeah, they're so hard to make. I need a dedicated
puck banger
content person. Yeah. Well, there's someone that has the camera, and it's just like I don't have to get up and get set up every single time I want to do something. It's very hard on your own, right? Being a content creator is hard. So
yeah.
But the food for sure, the hockey, and then we took a couple tours in the last few days, and they've been very eye-opening and enlightening.
How so?
I figured out I'm done with hockey. I'm going to do a host club in Japan. Okay?
A host?
That's what they're called, host clubs. And basically these people, they pay for people to just like sit there and talk to them. I love talking to people.
Lord knows.
And like they'll do, and here where we're at, like you would think, oh, this is a service where dudes pay to sit and talk with girls. And they have those, but 99% of them in Shinjuku is girls that pay to talk with guys.
Why is that?
And there's like, I asked my tour guide that, and she said, Japanese women are very lonely. And everyone wants to feel loved.
Yeah.
And so they make them feel loved. And I'm like, I can make people feel loved. You know?
Hey, heard that.
The problem is that you go by all these signs that have the host, and they're all like very feminine men, like with like longer hair, and it's like dyed blonde a lot of times, and they wear like makeup to make themselves look white. They look like women. And I said, like, you know, it looks like these lonely women just want to be with women. And she's like,
maybe
no,
they just want a friend.
I don't, yeah. I mean, but you know, and I asked her, like, is that your definition of beauty? And she said, no, a lot of Japanese women like Western men. And I was like, well, let me tell you where I'm from. The West, from the Wild West, man.
Yeah.
How you do, you know? Let me get my cowboy hat. But yeah, so we talked about that, and it's just I mean, I was eye opening, and it's crazy because here's what they'll do: they have these host clubs, and outside of them they have like these premium resale shops
Okay.
where like there's like barely used like Louis Vuitton bags, and they're
Yeah.
on sale for cheap, right? And she said why those are there is because they're actually owned by the host person, and what they'll do is they'll tell all these girls they're with, like, oh, I really like this Louis Vuitton uh, crossbody bag.
Yeah.
And like 8 women will bring them this bag. They'll buy them a bag new, okay?
Yeah.
And they'll keep one so they can tell each of these 8 women, look, I'm wearing this bag you gave me. I love it so much. Thank you.
Oh.
And they'll take the other 7 and sell it to these
Oh,
resale shops so they can get cash money. And that's how
of
they
course.
make a bunch. Yeah, that's how they make a bunch of money. So,
Business
not
woman.
only am I in it because I like talking to people, but I'm also going to get myself some nice Louis Vuitton bags.
You did talk about that. Did you end up purchasing?
I did not end up. I mean,
Is there
obviously
some time?
tennis ones one. I mean, I've had like I've bought some stuff before. Like I have like a duffel, like a Louis Vuitton duffel. Just I had always wanted one, and I found
Yeah.
one. But everything now is a little bit like I bought a hoodie here last time I was here because I was like, well, cool, it'd be cool to have like a Louis Vuitton hoodie that I'd never wear, and I think I paid something like 40,000 yen,
I thought
which
you were gonna
was
say
the equivalent,
dollars.
of 400 Canadian dollars, so 280 US dollars.
Yeah.
But that same hoodie, I found like walking around these resale shops for like 180,000 yen now. It's 1,800 Canadian dollars.
Wait, what
And I
the
was like,
heck?
I should have brought it back and saw. I didn't know these Louis Vuitton hoodies appreciated in value, but apparently,
You don't wear it anymore.
well, I have a problem wearing it anyway because I'm like, well, what am I gonna do wearing around a Louis Vuitton hoodie like that? Like,
You should wear it in Tahoe.
okay, I'll do
Yeah.
it. I'll do it. I'll say, Louis Vuitton, look at me, look at me.
Yeah. Do that with your duffel, and then
Yeah, I
we
don't know if I'll
can.
bring the duffel. It'll match.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
match.
Don't. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, so but then yesterday we went to the Tuskegee fish market, which is like, when people see like this, people going to the markets to buy big sushi pieces,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, it used to be that back in the days, but they moved that part of the market elsewhere for sanitary and you want clean fish. But it's all these places, like there's like hundreds of individual shops and food shops and everything in this little like 3-block radius, and they all serve different stuff. So we had a tour that walked us around, and did that. Shout out to I Aea Aea Aea, uh, a Japanese American woman from Salt Lake City that is fluent in both, and she walked us around and gave us the lowdown. That's where you saw
How'd you
like
find
those
her?
uh walk guru walk, like just a
Oh,
tour thing, and yeah, so she's cool. She was rad.
wait. Do they have those in America where someone would just like pay? You should
Yeah,
have it like
oh, I'm
in
sure
your area. Find a person who'll walk you around the area, and then you just like pay them as like a little tour guide, like
that could work. Or maybe
Airbnb.
I'm going to start becoming a tour guide because I believe I could do it, you know.
Yeah, you would spend a lot of people's time,
Yeah,
and then they'd
okay.
learn a lot about you. But can we guarantee that they'd learn a lot about the walking tour that they were actually on?
Yeah, I mean, I think they would, because I really like history stuff,
Okay.
and um I was even looking up like history stories that would be cool, you know? And so,
Yeah.
for example, uh, I would be hard. It would be hard in Japan because of names, but like,
Yeah.
listen to this. Listen to
Japanese.
this. Just listen, okay?
Okay.
Imagine we're visiting the shrine in the middle of all this stuff. And it's
Okay.
long before the bright lights of Shinjuku and Yotsuya. This was a quiet district of samurai houses and wooden bridges, and in one of those houses lived a beautiful woman named Oiwa, loyal, gentle, and deeply in love with her husband, Tameya Eamon, a wandering samurai who had lost his master. Now listen, Oiwa was beautiful, a lot like you, Jillian.
Thank
But
you.
love, as it often does in these stories, was about to turn into something darker. Aemon grew tired of poverty and being poor, and a wealthy neighbor promised him riches beyond his imagination if he'd marry his granddaughter instead. So Aemon and the neighbor plotted to poison Oiwa little by little under the pretense of medicine. The poison disfigured her face, her skin blistered, and her hair fell out. One eye dropped, and when she realized the truth, she brushed her hair and saw her reflection and let out a scream that echoed through Yotsuya. In her agony, she cut her throat, swearing vengeance as she died. And on the night of Aemon's wedding to his new bride Ume, he lifted the veil and he saw Oiwa's twisted, blood-streaked face staring back at him. He got so scared that he drew his sword and slashed, only to find that he'd killed his new bride, Oume. And from that moment, he could not escape Oiwa. Her face appeared in paper lanterns, her voice whispered his name in the dark. Even his reflection smiled back sometimes with her broken mouth. He was driven mad, fled into the mountains, and there Oiwa came for him. Centuries passed, and her stories refused to die. Even actors that had performed the story of her began to fall ill, film sets burned, and directors vanished. And now, before any movie or play about her is made, the cast must visit her shrine, this one right here, the Oiwa Inari Tamaya Jinza, just to offer prayers and beg for forgiveness. This is her shrine. See? Incredible, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a comeback for TC Riley. Were you just trying to
That's a true story. That's a true
No, I
story.
believe it's a true story, but it's a story that someone wrote, and you have to hook me with your storytelling ability. So the story was there, but you, Nicholas, weren't shining through to really make it stand out. You understand?
Yeah, well, listen, I said I'm just learning. Just learning
No,
here.
you didn't tell me you'd be reading an excerpt.
Well, I had to get my notes ready, and then now as I'm walking, I can memorize that story. And then
Yeah,
bada bing,
not
bada boom,
bad at
that's show
all.
business, baby.
This is called and this is called a director giving feedback.
I like that.
Yeah. So I'm
but
glad
anyway,
that we have an open line of
Oiwa.
communication here.
Oiwa. That's her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Bay. That's Bay right there. So.
And then sips is chalky. Do you want to talk about hockey?
Yeah, hell, we never do, but let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think we should. Let's keep it
Hey,
consistent.
So we played 4 games here in Japan.
Okay.
4 hockey
Did
games.
you play?
Guess our record. I played 2 of them. One
Okay,
one
so
I had
I'm
some
thinking
meetings.
that your team won the ones that you did not play in for sure.
Our team is 0-4 in Japan.
Oh,
And not for that they're just that much better than hockey at us. Last night we were playing the Tokyo Canadiens, so there's a lot of expats from Canada. They were way better. But the rest of them is just, it's hard to be competitive when hockey games, like when you're not a real team, when you're playing against other real teams.
what do
Because
you
like
mean?
these teams,
Well, okay, so they
practice.
like practice together.
Yeah, like they're coming out, they're doing the horseshoe drill. I mean, they're a team. They know where each other
Sure.
are. And in the other place we were at, Osaka, they didn't really have good condensers. So like from the bench, we could not see the other goalie. That's how foggy it was. Like it was so foggy
Oh, it's outside?
that you couldn't see what was going on
Cool.
inside. But it was just they didn't have and so it's just a little tough when no one on your team knows each other till you play a game the next day after you've met everybody. It's a little tough, but
Okay.
I mean, it was all competitive. It wasn't outside of the Canadians. They weren't really blowouts.
Did you
by any
score?
means. Me, 1 goal.
Gosh, do you have a
1 goal while I was
cheeseburger in
here.
your pocket for it? Did you have a piece
I
of
did.
sushi in your pocket?
Oh, that would be a good one for next one. Get a little fatty tuna. Oh yeah,
Yay.
Lord. But anyway, so it was fun. It was good. It was good fun, clean hockey. They
Yeah.
don't really have dressing rooms per se here in the hockey arenas.
Okay.
You just kind of change out
On
and
ice?
about, out boot and a boot, and
Okay.
on the side of the thing. The one we went to, the rink we were at last night and the game before, they literally had like gaming chairs in this like in a big curtain. So you just close the curtain and sit on your gaming chairs, and they even had a full service kombini, a convenience store in the rink that you could put on all your gear and walk to. buy
Oh,
little mid-game
that's fun.
munchies. Yeah, I made
Yeah.
a video. I made a video of it. You should check it out. It's
Oh,
real.
we should all check it out
Yeah. So
on your
but anyway,
Instagram.
so that's the hockey. What kind of hockey you want to talk about?
I don't know. There was a couple things that I like to there were two things that I found on our Facebook group. One I made, one I found that I kind of liked. So I'm just going to
Okay.
show you. You like
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I like it.
You good with that?
Show me what you.
It
Show me
was
what you're working on.
someone was doing like they asked what some of the best logos in hockey are.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, NHL." But then they're like, "No, any league, like it can be your own league, it can be random teams." So I put 9 of my favorites onto a thing for you to see. Do you want to see them?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay. I'll show you.
Let me pull this out here. Ooh, the Solar Boy. That's a good one. That's a good logo.
You like that?
Clean.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's
That's clean,
reminiscent
colorful.
of in Minnesota, there's White Bear and there's this big polar bear on the side of the freeway, like holding, I think
Okay.
it's like a Chevrolet sign now that I think of it. And that reminds me of it. And also reminds me of an ice rink in Minnesota, but I can't remember what it is right now.
Okay. Yeah,
Might be
that's a good
Schwann's.
one. The
I like
Swan
that.
Super Rink.
Schwann's. Yeah. You know it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Look at this. Do they use the same bear?
Yeah,
Same profile.
that's the same bear. I actually know that team, to be honest with you.
Bad News Beers.
Yeah, I know who that is. They're from
I like that.
New York, Long Islandish. So yeah. Shout
Okay.
out Beers.
Look at this. The Broom Dusters.
Let's go.
Allegedly from the 70s.
Okay. Okay.
I like those guys. Okay, look at this. The Carolina Turbo Pigeon.
I know these guys too. They've played in our tournaments before. Yeah. Nice.
Like,
I like that one.
who wouldn't want to have a pigeon with a jetpack?
Yeah, you can fly and then fly even faster. So.
That bird is aerodynamic as
yeah.
frig. Did you know that pigeons are like super smart?
No, I didn't.
We used to respect them as messengers and stuff, and now we're just disrespectful and we call them street rats and like don't treat them well.
And then give them Tums so they explode.
So they what?
So they explode.
Wait, really? That's a thing?
They can't pass gas, so they get all that gas built in them. They just
Tums gets rid of gas. It doesn't give you gas.
It gives it, or maybe, yeah, no, it's like it's Tums.
So you're just not giving Tums to a pigeon?
Yeah, it gets rid of gas because it gets it out of you.
I thought it just like calmed the acid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tums makes them. I've never done it. Obviously, I would never do such a thing. But so
I hate that.
Yeah, it's gross.
Okay, I just thought this was chill.
A good one.
Motor City Rockers using the hockey stick as a guitar. You know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The old dick twist.
There's a dick.
Sloths. Like nothing. I like that there's no pun or anything with it. Just the sloths, and it's just a sloth hanging off of a stick.
Oh yeah, that is.
What was your team name in Japan?
We're just BLPA.
Oh.
Yeah, we played who do we play? Tokyo Canadians. We played the old guys. That's what they were called. We played the Foxes, the Inu Foxes, and I can't remember what the other one in Osaka was.
Those are all kind of boring.
Yeah, they all had like, even though they were a team and they beat the hell out of us, they for sure didn't do cool jersey. If they would let me design their jerseys with the brand, it'd be fire.
Yeah. Did the brand make this one?
No, I just want to this reminds me, one thing with the brand that you're not gonna find is AI design jersey. We're starting. I'm starting to see them a lot. You can tell they're AI. They suck. Come on, guys. Like put a little.
Hey, artists.
If you're gonna spend the money to get new jerseys, like don't use ChatGPT to make your shit. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look cool.
Yeah. You can sniff that out a mile away.
I can sniff out an AI 2 miles away. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what the saddest thing about AI to me is, besides a lot of legit things, is the AI's use of the M dash and how that used to be like my secret weapon as a writer. I'm like, I love an M dash, and now ChatGPT uses it all the time. So anytime you use an M dash, I'm like, they're gonna think that I'm AI, and so I feel like I can't do my favorite punctuation anymore. Is that a punctuation? Are you having a second chocolate milk?
No, this is coffee.
Oh, coffee. Okay. Are you going to stay awake after this podcast, or are you going back sleepy?
I mean, I don't know. This is like our last for the group. It's our last day here in Japan,
Okay.
and it's a free day. We are going to have a little get together tonight. We're gonna have okonomiyaki,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's that. It just kind of a sad time today.
Okay. Do you leave tomorrow?
I don't leave until the 27th.
Holy
Right?
cow.
Yeah. So I got a couple
How
more
come you're there
days.
so long?
You know, a couple reasons. We came here early because I promised Cooper that he could come,
Yes.
and he wanted to do Universal and Disney, and I knew he wouldn't want to do it around hockey stuff, so we had to
Uh-huh.
come like a week early for Cooper. And then I didn't want to leave until the day after everyone left, just to make sure everyone got off. But I
Nice.
accidentally booked on
Hey.
the 27th. Yeah,
Oh.
that's full service tournament. I booked on the 27th, and then I like used my global upgrade certificate so I can lay down in bed.
Of course.
And then when I realized, I said, "Hey, um, what can I change my flight to the day before?" And they're like, "Sure, but it's gonna cost you like $1,800, and you won't be guaranteed an upgrade." And I'm like, "Okay, well, what if I don't get the upgrade? Do I get my certificate back?" And they said no. And I was like, "Well,
Mm.
for $1,800, I'll just stay one more day."
Yeah.
So
Want to
yeah.
stay at this hotel that costs $2,400 and just to
No,
show
I'm
'em
staying in this little one again.
the little one. It's okay.
So yeah. Are you getting excited about Tahoe?
I'm actually so excited. If you
I
haven't
so
heard, I'm actually going to Tahoe for realsy, and
mhm.
I'll be at the BLPA tournament, and I'm going to help with content. We're also doing a live podcast there.
Oh yeah.
I wish more than anything that we could have had like 10 VIP spots for all the people who are VIPs
Mm-hmm.
that I get to meet.
Now,
Is there
now here's the
anyone
deal.
who I know that
Yes.
is going to be there?
Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up
Okay.
and tell you. We just got a call yesterday that your space isn't really ready. Like
Huh?
we have we had a wedding party that's taking over your draft space, and like what?
Ask them if
So
they
now
want
I'm
to
like,
join the tournament.
well, now I'm just like, fuck. Like what? Now I got to find a new place in 2 weeks. So I'm kind of dealing through that. Um,
Sheesh.
right now we're at close to 50 people, so there's only like 5 or 6 spots left.
Shoot.
Um, let's see here. I just want to see the goalie. Oh, I got to talk to a goalie and say, oh boy, well, we got 5 goalies registered, so I'm gonna have to ask one to bail out here. But okay, so player wise here, you don't know
This
him.
is so
Don't
intriguing
know.
that let's just
Don't
scroll through the
yeah.
list of people.
You don't you. I mean JP Powell is gonna be there.
I
It's
don't know the
John.
person.
He's good. Um, yeah, I don't know if you. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna know
This is gonna suck. I'm not
anybody here.
coming. I'm not coming.
I mean, you'll know me. You know, you'll know
Ooh.
me. I mean, there are a couple VIPs, but not any VIPs you would know.
What do
You
we
know.
have to do? We have to convince or threaten Jason.
Yeah, Jason won't. He won't do it. He's
Why
got work
not?
stuff. He's got work
Quit.
stuff.
Tell him to quit.
He would if
Johnny
I paid him.
Dunham.
Yeah, Johnny Dunham. He's other side of the country.
Dennis. They have airplanes.
I thought Dennis was gonna
Wait,
come, but
isn't
he's
he?
not signed up. He's
Oh
not signed.
wow.
I don't see him. I
Well,
don't see him.
Rachinsky. Off
Ima,
she.
ima, imagine this guy Dennis telling you that you better come, and then him not registering and
Yeah,
coming.
I'm gonna call him out personally. Rat. Negative shout out.
Negative shout out. So yeah, so
Okay.
it's gonna
Well,
be a
this is
fun
about
time.
to suck.
It's gonna be a fun day. We gotta find a draft venue. They said we could do the draft a little later, but it's like, well, like I gotta have room to
Party later.
set up. Like I can't just come in cold at 8 o'clock and start flying, you know.
Yeah. No, I know.
So
I don't know it all, but I totally understand what you're saying.
so yeah, so that's where we're at.
Okay. Cool. Are you excited for it?
I'm excited. I mean, I'm trying to get through this Japanese thing.
Yeah.
Dealing
So you're not
with that.
mentally there yet.
No, it's hard. It's hard to get mentally there for something else when you're in the middle of the previous, you know what I'm saying, the previous tournament. Like
Yeah, you're
as soon as
still
I
in it right
land, I'll get rested up. I have a weekend, almost 2 weeks
now. Yeah.
before I do it 27th. So I have a week and a half. So I'll probably take a couple days to, get myself not tired,
Yep.
and then I'll start getting antsy to move about again.
Do you fly to Reno?
Flying to Reno, drive on down on Thursday. That's what I do, and then yeah. So
Okay.
we're staying at the Belvedere. If
Nope.
anyone wants to.
It's not.
She asked me what hotel she was staying. I'm like, I asked the Belvedere, and she's like, well, we should talk about this tomorrow when you're awake, because there is nothing in
that
Tahoe
hotel does
called
not
the Belvedere.
exist. Isn't that just a vodka? Like,
Like,
did you
okay,
just tell me
well,
what you were drinking?
there used to be a show called Mr. Belvedere.
It's the Belvedere Rabbit. Just kidding.
Did
That's
you
the
know that?
Velveteen Rabbit. I'm joking.
Oh,
Okay, that's not funny. Cool. You are. No, not.
we're
No one's frozen.
Yeah.
We're good. Oh, you are now. We've lost him, folks. Oh, he's back. We're good.
Am I back?
You're back. You're back.
Yeah. Like, holy moly! How can I not have good service? There's literally no one up at this hour.
It's 7:30. It's 8:00. It's not that early.
People
This
get up
ungodly
and do things
hour.
this early.
It's 8
They
a.m.
get up and do. Holy
Get a
shit,
hobby.
man!
Start a life,
Holy
bro.
crap. I can't believe they do things at this time.
Speaking of things that cost money, I posted in the Facebook group and asked, like, what's your most expensive gear? But then I also opened it up to hockey memorabilia, because I'm like, oh, gear's expensive. We kind of know that. And people, I think they like sharing, but they didn't say what a lot of these things actually cost. But I still compiled, like, they kind of went off. Who are you talking to? Who is
No,
she?
I was just clicking.
Who's that woman?
The light in that little light right here. It was getting on my nerves, and it was like giving like aura. So
was that voice activated?
No.
Oh, I thought you were like whispering something to the light.
No, there's on my bed. There's a little control panel that covers like the air conditioner.
A light switch, if you will.
And like it just like all these lights, it just kind of covers, right? So yeah.
Brilliant. Japan is living in the year 3000.
Yeah, except I still use fax machines. So.
I just put together a few things of what people spent on some of their gear / memorabilia. Do you want to hear what some of these things are?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, I'll share it with you. Hold on. I put it all in a thing for you.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. Ooh.
Yeah, this is the long one. My husband's custom true skates, which included a rush fee and 2 overnight trips to Dallas for the initial consultation and then the fitting. $22.50, not $22, $2,250. And then there's a jersey he had signed by the 1980 Miracle Team members, including Ralph Cox, obtained from the players themselves during a week-long fantasy camp that I got to accompany him on. Added bonus for meeting Dave Christian's darling wife and sitting in the stands with her, ringing a cowbell and heckling the players. We tacked on an extra day in Lake Placid and got to ride the Olympic bobsled run. All in 10 grand. Worth it?
Oh,
would you?
Boy.
Would you?
You want to hear what's wild about this conversation? This is literally a conversation I had last night in a Japanese hockey rink.
What?
Literally, someone was talking, because we were just talking about. I was talking to some of the spouses that came with the players while the games were going on, and I am not ignorant to the fact that coming on these tours is not an insignificant amount of money for people. And so, like, I want things to be affordable, because I'm a beer leaguer just like everybody else. So I was just asking them, like, what they thought of the trip, price wise, like, how did they feel it, like, stacked up? And she was telling me how her husband went to this, and while they liked Placid, they definitely enjoyed being able to both do this for around the same price, all in together. Instead of a weekend long trip, they got a 10-day trip to Japan and got to experience all this stuff. And and so it's crazy. I think that sounds fun and cool one time. To say, hey, I got to play with the 1980 Miracle Team, cool. People love going to Placid to play. We were just actually playing on that ice a couple weeks before I left for Japan, so I get it. I don't know if I would spend $10,000 all in on a weekend, and that's just for one person's spot in the in the tournament. It doesn't include your
Yeah.
travel or any of that, right? So
I feel
yeah,
like it's one of
exciting.
those things where if they gave you this and said this is going to be 10 grand, you'd be like, no, thanks. But if you like win for the weekend, you're like, oh, what's another couple hundred? Oh, what's another 1,000? You know,
Yeah,
if it got tacked on.
I think a lot of people they do that, right? They just see it one time. Like I know people have went to this camp that Wayne Gretzky has like a fantasy camp type thing too that people
Yeah.
are really into with a price point like that. So yeah, I mean, I think people like people pay for experiences, and some people pay a lot of money for experiences, and I like that. I mean, it's what I do for a living, so of course you want people to do that.
What's the
But
most
yeah,
you paid for an experience?
me.
Yeah.
I'm usually hosting next round. I mean, look at how often I go to Disney, you know. So,
Yeah.
you know, all
Okay.
of my here, how much is the most I paid? All of my money.
I
That's what-
I am poverty stricken
so,
from
you know,
Japan.
I mean, to just go into Japan with Cooper like for their week. I mean, it was pretty pricey because
Yeah.
for even Disney, like I'm not gonna wait in line. Like if I'm gonna go to this thing to Disney in
Yeah, you
Japan,
gotta
I'm
do
not gonna
it.
wait in line. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay what it costs to experience everything in a short amount of
Check your
time.
privilege, Nick. I'm joking.
But
I'm joking. I
yeah,
agree.
no, I get
No,
it.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't.
And so
Of
I'm just
course
trying to
you
think
would
of
do
what
that.
it cost me, like because we had to, like we got a day at each park, and on the Disneyland side we got unlimited like fast pass to almost every ride. So
Dang,
Haunted
that's nice.
Mansion, uh, and it was pricey because you had to stay in the Disney resorts, which are pricey, right? And I think just for those 2 days and the Disney resort, it had to have been $4,000, I would imagine, something like that to that effect.
Woofy.
Because you also had to like because we didn't want to change hotels, so we booked the day before our park and the night of our second park. So we actually had 3 days in the Disney resort, and then after that, I was like, listen, we can't afford to stay, so I'm gonna use some points to stay at the Sheraton, which is still on the Disney. Like they have a monorail and it stops right outside the Sheraton. I'm like, I'm gonna use some points, so at least three or 4 days are covered with Marriott points. So
Sweet. What's the most
that
that you
that
spent on a meal?
here,
Are you someone who like would pay for food? You know,
you
stuff
know,
like my mom doesn't care. She's like, I
I
just eat because I have to.
yeah, I mean, with especially with the medicines I'm on now, like it's like I haven't taken it in Japan because I wanted to like be able to look at food that look good and smell it and be like, oh yeah, I want to eat that.
Yeah.
Um, but like shout out JP, he loves Michelin restaurants.
Oh my God. Give
Like
him my
he
name.
took me to one in Milan, and here's the deal. Some of these restaurants, I get like the whole serving is the
The experience.
experience. But at some point, it's like I just want to fucking eat. Like just give me
I'm
my
starving. You
just
gave me
give me
8
my
courses and I
food.
finished it in 4
Um,
bites.
and he took me to this one, and he was just making fun of me, but I don't like wine. Like I'm not.
Okay.
It all tastes the same. Like, whatever my
Mhm.
palate, he said I have like a children's palate, but it all
Mhm.
tastes like
Well,
red
my
wine.
kid
All
loves
tastes.
wine.
It tastes like, and this I'm not. You know, I'm not questioning other people's taste. For me, it tastes like how dirty, sweaty feet smell. That's what red wine
And some
tastes
people love
like.
that.
And yeah, exactly, right? There's people that pay to suck
Yeah.
toes. Cool. And so, but he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you and get you into all this wine." And the only one that tasted different was champagne, and it was okay. And so, like, they'd serve me in this plate, right? They'd bring this plate, and
Mhm.
they'd say, "And notice the indentions in the plate." It's like they made this plate and they put it around a fist, and they made a plaster and like feel the fist. It means it's angry. This is the spicy food.
Ooh,
And I'm like, at this
your
point, I'm like,
English
fuck you.
teacher would love this kind of meal. Find the
And
metaphor.
yeah, and it's paired with this wine. I'm like, just give me the goddamn food. And then like we're at a Michelin star restaurant and they bring out this one and it's a Totino's pizza roll. And that's what it was.
Oh,
It was
baby.
oh, yeah, it was delicious. But I'm like, you got a Michelin star for making a Totino's pizza roll. I didn't know I was a Michelin chef. I used to make these all the time when I was in school. You know, so
I do think there would ever be a prank where you like have a Michelin star restaurant and fill in a random rich person and like serve them and describe all these things like, and you'll find this delicate pastry with a thin layer of icing meant to embody the soul of the woman's skin, and it's a Pop-Tart.
Ooh,
But
that'd be
like,
good.
see if you could just how far along you could go of then you bring them out like an Uncrustable next. Which, by the way, I bought the Uncrustable that's just the Nutella filling, the hazelnut filling. I'm sick.
You
I
didn't
feel like
like it, or you love it? You ate so
no, I
many.
loved it. And then after
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, I hid the wrapper. I'm like, who am I?
And you know what? And when you give them drinks, like you serve them like Dr. Pepper, but it's really Dr. Thunder or
Oh yeah, all
Shasta.
the half
Yeah, yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Shasta, yes.
But anyways, so and even
Anyway,
like Japan Jillian, who is actually Content Girl Brooklyn, but she's basically like
yeah.
interchangeable at this point. Her and her mom were walking around. They went to this okonomiyaki, which is basically like this pancake they make in front of you and put meats in there and stuff. And it was a
Yeah.
Michelin star restaurant, and they didn't know, and they just happened to go where there was no line, and they said it was really good. And then they're like, oh, then we came out and we realized it was a Michelin star restaurant. And I'm like,
They're like,
it's
wow, that
so
meal was shockingly and delicious.
like
Oh,
it was very expensive. Like it
it's
was
world
having the best.
renowned.
Yeah, and so it was wild. So yeah, I mean I will I do like food, but I don't need the fanfare. Like I'm there to work, baby. I'm there
I
to
want
eat.
the fanfare. JP,
You do?
hit me up. We're going to a restaurant.
He keeps trying to take me on like bro dates to these places, and I'm like,
Please divert
cool.
his calls to me.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, cool. I want to go hang with you, but like we don't have to go to these places. Like I
Yeah,
would
but it's
never pay. I
fun.
would never go and pay to eat there myself, right? So I don't want to feel like it's like, oh, like if you just want to hang, JP, we can go to the izakaya
Let's go to
and
Starbucks and grab a
eat horse meat,
matcha.
which we did the other night, by the way.
Okay. See,
So
I did because I did Alinea in Chicago, and to me, that's worth it. And then I did French Laundry in Napa, and I was like, not as worth it because the experience wasn't there. But I love food as an experience, so
but
I
would
would
you
totally.
like is part of the experience waiting in line?
There is no line.
But like everyone always talks about go to Chicago, go to All Cheval. And
Oh,
I did.
Cheval, yeah.
And I waited for 3 hours
You
for
should
a
have
for
texted
a
me
fucking
because I
cheeseburger.
told
I
you,
didn't
you
know
put your name in and then you walk to Soho House and you sit in the cutie little lobby, grab a drink or a mocktail, and then you wait
yeah,
45
it
minutes
just
and then they text you and you go, done.
yeah, I mean I can't, it
Oh,
wasn't
Cheval's
that
not
good
the
of a
same. That's
burger.
not the same at all. That's a popular restaurant. We're talking Michelin star is like you have to make a reservation months out and you show up and there's only like 8 other people in the restaurant.
Can I wear my Louis Vuitton hoodie and
Only that. That and nothing
no
else.
pants? Oh wow. Okay,
No.
let's go. Okay, let's
No.
go. I'm in. I am in. Let's
Okay, how
go.
much have you paid for your hockey skates? What's the most?
I'm like the skates I'm wearing now were $1,600. So yeah,
$1,600? These people said, well, skates for sure. They're about $600. The other ones were $1,200 5 years ago.
yeah.
Is that normal?
I mean, if you want top of line skates, yeah, that's what you have to spend. Yeah.
Okay. How about this? 1952-53 CCM Maurice Richard game stick that came directly from the Richard family. I will not disclose value. Not for sale. How much do you think it's worth?
Ooh, thousands for sure.
Thousands.
Can you imagine? Listen, I just give that to me as a purveyor of all things hockey, and let me keep this alive. I'll never sell it. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep
Okay.
it displayed.
You know what? I
I'll
think
keep
you've
it displayed on our
convinced them.
shows. I think I'll keep it displayed on our shows. And so yeah.
Game-winning stick. This guy's game-winning stick from his men's league summer D-level championship game. 2020 3 overtime winner. Hangs on the wall in his
Wow.
kitchen. That's priceless.
You know what? Forget that other one. This is the stick I want hanging in the
I
shop.
won't sell it. I'll just keep it. Let me hold that for you.
I'll keep it. Yeah, I mean, look, Jillian has her painting in the background. I've got your
Yeah.
games. Yeah,
He's had his eyes on this painting for months. How about I didn't know they did this. Paid $110 for Boston's Gatorade squeeze bottle holder. They plastered on the glass at the 2019 Winter Classic in front of Hockey Jesus in South Bend. Yes, Gatorade was still in the bottles upon delivery. Do you
Why
think
would
the
you
Gatorade is still in the bottles?
Why would you buy that?
That's kind of
Like
funny.
people buy the weirdest thing. Like, look at this shirt. Look here. This is $200. I won't wash this. I'll send. It was used on an episode of BLPA Big Show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Get in
this
his
is
DMs if you want it.
Yeah. So yeah, shout
I
out.
don't know. I think
Me.
I would buy some. I would buy that Gatorade. My kids, they said the most expensive thing is their kids.
Yeah.
Knee replacement.
Oh yeah,
Getting my
yeah.
pinky basically chopped off at 17. Poor Pop's insurance had to pay the $200,000 bill for surgery.
Oh dang.
That's bad insurance.
That's not good insurance. Yeah.
No.
That's
I
not
was
good
like, I
insurance.
commented, I'm like, tell me that you just added extra zeros on accident. He's like, no.
That's insane.
This one said, I grew up hanging with Gordie Howe in Traverse City, Michigan. Michigan? Yeah, am I?
Yeah.
My mother cleaned his house, and for my 9th birthday, he gave me a signed full-size picture. It was personalized for my 9th birthday by Mr. Number 9 or Mr. Number 9, Mr. Hockey. There's no dollar amount tied to this incredible memory. I mean, there is, but
Yeah.
it's probably a big one.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I used to make fun of people that just like that collected autographs, and then here I'm going on a couple weeks ago about
Yeah.
I just want an Elvis Presley autograph because I just like
That's
Elvis,
right.
but I can't. I'm not gonna pay that much. You know.
And how can you verify that's real anymore?
I mean, there are PSA. I mean, there are PSA and like there's like signed contracts that he signed that have his signature and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so
How much is this collection? Full lineup of CCM Pro standard helmets.
I
There was
I
orange.
didn't know that people. I mean, people collect. I have so many Eagle hockey gloves, but I didn't think people collected CCM helmets. But you know, to each their own.
Jofa.
Yofa, yeah.
Jofa buckets.
Oh, people,
4K
yeah, that's a lot of
for
money.
this goalie set.
Yeah, that's not
Would
much.
you?
If I was a goalie,
I kind of like it. It's like retro.
if I was a goalie, I'd have some cool fucking pads. I can tell you that much. So
Yeah. Ticket to the 2015 Blackhawks Lightning Game 6 to see the Hawks hoist Lord Stanley Cup on home ice.
okay, well,
That's nice.
you pay for experience.
I don't know how much it was though.
Hey, if
I
you
don't know
play
how much it
hockey, you come to Japan.
Yeah, in January.
We got a couple spots in January. We're forming a new one in December. So, yeah.
Sweet.
So,
okay.
Let me ask you this. You know, we haven't hooked up our Patreon people in a bit, so we might have to.
What really?
Well, I mean, we last time we didn't do a little private episode for them.
You're right.
So you know, we could talk about the underside. We can hop off here and talk about the dirty side of Tokyo.
Okay, we can because you did talk that you had a massage, but we do have to record it at a different time because I have to coach. Remember, I have a job.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, fuck them kids. You know.
Yeah. No, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. You heard it here first.
Don't fire me, please. I like
Well,
it.
you know what? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna call Cooper. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm trying to get a couple more hours of Z's.
Oh, he is going back to bed.
Japan, wild. It's a different. I love it here. It's insane. Yeah. It's fun. And we got off the ice last night that late. There was still another game practice going on after us. Like we got off the ice at 12:15.
Dang.
12:30 a.m. So it was wild.
Wild.
So, but nonetheless,
thanks for waking up for us.
Yeah. Hey, my pleasure. I'll try to put together, you know, some videos that we can share on next episode of being in Japan. And at the very least, come to Tahoe. We got a few spots left to see Jillian in person.
Yeah,
bring
personal meet and greet with me. Mm-hmm. The next 5 people who sign up.
And I'll be wearing a Louis Vuitton hoodie with nothing else.
Nothing else.
At Jillian's request.
Thank you.
Sorry, Rob Rod. So
he's gonna be happier than I will.
Well, let's go. And if we had your mom there, she'd be happy too.
I should have invited her. No, she has to stay here and watch the kids.
So, all right. Well, here we go.